Because it's become like a hobby. Hello. This week we're getting life together. We're getting on track, we're getting into a routine, and we're preparing for school. This is going to be a vlog of some indeterminate length where I just try to get everything together, get everything ready, and prepare myself for going back to university because classes start in about, I don't know when. How long do I have for this? I have over a week until classes start, but I just need to, prepare myself mentally as well as physically. Like there's a whole bunch of things I have to do. I have to get my textbooks, I have to organize and figure out like just the logistics of school again. It's all in person, which is exciting, but also very scary. And there's just so much to do, and I cannot wait to like just take you guys along with me on the back to university thing. So yeah, there's so much to do. We have to-do lists to make, we have classes to organize and schedule and get ready, and we have some like preliminary studying and work that I just want to do, as well as like preparing myself as well as my body in terms of like a sleep routine, because I've been sleeping in for so long and I would love to get back on track with some kind of a routine, both waking up early and just like giving a bit of routine to my day, because since the pandemic happened, that's something, well, I just have not had at all. I've not had a routine. It's just been kind of this like weird, loose, jelly life for a while now, and I know going back to school, I'm gonna need to be able to get back into a routine and train myself to like do things at a certain time of day again. So that's what this week is for. That's what this lead up for school is for. So let's do it. So to give some proper context as well for this video, or if you are new here, I'll be going into my third year in September of my English degree. It's a specialization in English language and literature. This time I'm going to be part-time because I'm still recovering from a brain injury that happened in 2019. So in the first semester, I'm gonna have less work and less classes than the second semester. So I'll have like, hopefully a nicer kind of tiptoe into school and back into that world again, and just getting used to it, getting acclimatized to it. So yeah, that is that. That's why it's kind of doubly exciting for me, but also doubly scary for me. So the first thing to do is always make a to-do list. I also really want to do like a desk tour with you guys, because just like having and creating a good space again to, do work and stuff like that has been so nice. So if you'd like to see like a video of a desk tour or just like something like that, let me know, because I think I'm planning on filming one. But regardless, let's do it. I've been using Notion. It's like basically an online planner. You can really do anything with it. So I have like all of my things here. So for my university page, I wanted to make it more of like an academia theme with some wizardry Hogwarts vibes, because it just makes me so motivated. We have some class readings. I took a look at the syllabus and stuff like that. I created a page for my modules, so I'm taking Renaissance literature as well as a course in like UK and British literature, and then I just posted in the syllabus. So then from the syllabus I can just take whatever we're doing for that week, and then I created this weekly class reading spread so that I can kind of keep on top of what we're doing in class that day and what I need to do like in my own time as like homework or research or what we're reading for that week. So the first week I just need to read the introduction in the textbook to Renaissance literature. So I think I'd like to get that done beforehand, and then for my other class I have no idea because that syllabus hasn't been posted. So I made a little to-do list, and we have like some just like random little things I can do, like organize my notebooks and just like figure out kind of what binders and pencils and the fun stuff that I'm gonna use for school is, and just see if like I'm pretty sure I have all the material I need, but I always love back to school shopping. But in reality, I probably don't need to do any this year, but we'll see. And then I do as well need to unfortunately drop some money on a few textbooks. I think it's actually only 2 this time because, yeah, like I said, I'm not taking as many courses, and I have a big collection of books, so I'm always going to end up usually having some books on my shelves that are on my syllabus anyway. So I think this time it's actually only 2 books, which is really exciting. Still expensive, but yeah. And then other random things that I put down, I want to read through some notes, and like I said, finish that little introduction read through, take some notes on that. But really my main focus right now is creating that routine, because I want to get into it as soon as possible and just like let myself adjust to it before school starts. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is just like create an outline of that school routine that I want, especially because like I want to be able to juggle uni and YouTube, my 2 loves of my life. So that's really what I want to be able to do. Okay, so I got a few things done. I created my routine that I guess, well, today's Thursday. Do I start it tomorrow? Start the waking up earlier and stuff tomorrow? I guess we'll see. I probably should. Yeah, but next I'm gonna take out this mess of notebooks right here in my desk, and we're gonna organize them and pick which ones I'm gonna be using for what classes, and just like go through them. I don't really know what's in there right now. Okay, so I ended up having my Dickens versus Tolstoy book club binder in here. This isn't for school, this is just for our booktube book club, but I think these are the ones that I want to be using. This one for sure, because it is a sketchbook, and it also has a hairless cat. I love hairless cats so much. I would love a hairless cat child so badly, and I love taking notes on unlined paper. I just really like it. It also helps a lot with some problems that my eyes have, because I get really bad after image, so I like when there's no lines and it's just like a nice blank page for me to look at. So this one's blank, there's absolutely nothing in here, so I'm definitely going to be using this for one of the classes. And then I have these 2, which are notebooks that both have some things in them, but they also have a bunch of blank space as well. Okay, so I decided I'm going to use this one for the Renaissance module, and then this one for the British Lit, and there's more than just that, but that's mostly what it is. So I love the blank paper. If I can find another blank one, I'll use it, but I don't think I have one. So those 2 are the importance. And then this notebook, I'm just going to store loose paper. Like, these are some pages that I printed off just about some of the first works that I have to study, like Utopia and stuff like that. So yeah, in my experience, a lot of professors don't actually give you this. Like, this professor gave some questions to think about before coming into class, which is good, because I believe this is going to be a very discussion-oriented class, which is a bit nerve-wracking, but that's okay. That's something I want to improve. So this is going to be the one I think I keep at home, and especially where I keep loose paper, because I don't think I actually want to use any binders this time around. So we'll have that one, and then these 2 will be the ones that like I take with me to lectures to write my notes in. And then I need this here because I use this every month for the book club. So I also wanted to say a huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. So this time around I have another class that I wanted to recommend to you guys. This one is called 5 essay writing classes in less than an hour, and this is taught by Shelley Cleaver. This course on Skillshare takes you through so many different tips and tricks and just basic outlines of how to write an essay. It begins with an overview of academic writing, and then it goes really expertly through all of the rules and stuff that you should and shouldn't do, and as well there's so many different tips in here. This was a really great basic refresher for me, just going back to uni after not writing an essay for a very long time. You can get very rusty, but as well you guys have been asking in the comments for essay writing videos and stuff like that for me, so I thought I would recommend this class. If you would like to check Skillshare out, the first 1,000 people to click on the link in my description box will get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare Premium so that you can start writing fantastic essays whenever you want. So thank you so much, Skillshare, and let's organize the rest of my life. The pain. Not what I'm talking about. We have a little feast today, just on the grass. We got some olives. I also got this cheese that I used to love so much, like not the vegan version when I wasn't vegan, and I never thought I would ever have it again. So I paid the price because this was my favorite thing ever. Okay, so I also started making a plant care page on Notion just because like this is something I wanted to do, just to have all my information about all my plants in one place, because it's become like a hobby that I'm really getting into. So I just want to make sure when I go back to school and stuff, like I know what I'm doing, because I know that once I get busy sometimes I tend to ignore the plants and I don't want to do that. So I'm just writing down all of the information that I have or that I'm finding about these guys. So I have about, I don't know how many plants I have now, I think 25. So this is gonna take a while, but yeah. All right, so another day getting ready, doing stuff, but also having fun and relaxing before school starts is what today is gonna be. I think because tomorrow is Monday, today's Sunday, it's usually how these things go. I'm gonna start tomorrow off like on a nice Monday and following the little routine that I drafted in the last clip with you guys. So getting up at the time that I want. I'm gonna schedule in my gym time for tomorrow. Because of COVID, they only let in a certain number of people and you have to schedule, so that's nice. It also means that once you schedule, you have a lot more motivation to go. But before going back to school, there's also been a lot of work that I've been trying to do, like in my mental health life and side of things. So I've been getting a lot of questions recently. I actually just uploaded a video today and you guys were asking a lot of questions about the brain injury and stuff like that, which I think I already mentioned in this video. So I thought I would just talk about it for a little bit, as well as the whole mental health side of things for school, because I recently started going to therapy, which is something I'd wanted to do for the concussion for a while. I started going at the beginning of August, I think, and I've been going every Friday, and it's just really helping. It's something that I put off for a really long time, just for a number of reasons, but it's something that I'm so glad to finally be doing, especially because going back to school is, and it can be quite a stressful time, and a lot of the time I just let my mental health slide when I go back to school, which isn't what I want to do this time. I just wanted to talk a bit about it because I've been getting quite a few inquiries. I got a concussion in 2019, still suffering with post-concussion syndrome, and I know a lot of you guys are as well. I definitely always see so many people talking about their own experience with brain injury, or that it's morphed into post-concussion syndrome, which basically means that you can still feel all of the symptoms from the concussion even if you don't technically have a concussion, and it can make your life super difficult when all of the things you want to do can make you feel sick, dizzy, all of the above. So yeah, so the reason I wanted to start going to therapy and just kind of get it more under control was that also because of that event in 2019, which I'm not really ready to talk about because, as you can imagine, it's been a huge part of trauma in my life, but I did get PTSD from it, so that's not really something, actually I don't think I've ever talked about it on my channel. I do deal with PTSD unfortunately every day, and I know that's also a super common after effect and thing that happens from brain injuries. So yeah, I just want to talk about it more and also make it something that is talked about more, because it helps to talk, it helps to know you're not alone, it helps to talk to other people who are going through the same thing, because it can be very hard to articulate what it's like to other people. That is what I'm trying to get under wraps and just deal with. So that's something that this week I really want to focus on as well. Not only going to therapy once a week, which has been great. It's all online, it's all through the comfort of my own home, and that's been really helpful. But I do have some other things I've been doing for mental health, which of course exercise is one, going for walks is one, but I also have some journals. I just have this journal, which is just for anything I want it to be. I use it sometimes when I'm meditating or after I do yoga, just to get some thoughts down and stuff like that, or if there's just something I want to focus on for the day, I'll write it in here. It's really beautiful. And then I was actually sent this one by one of you guys. One of you made this and it is wonderful. So this is the personal growth journal. I'll leave a link to this below, but I have been using this not every day. I think it's more helpful for me to use like every other day or once every 3 days, because the daily spreads in here have like an affirmation, what you're thankful for, how do you want to feel today, which is like not a question I really ask myself often, but this book has been just so great to like make me think about that, and then what can I actively do to make me feel this way. And then it has a section for the night where you talk about how did you feel today, what thought patterns did you catch, how can I like do better, and then how can I make tomorrow even better. So yeah, I've been using this, like I said, every other day or so, and this week like I would really like to use it every day, especially leading up in the week going back to school, to just calm down, ease any anxiety, ease the PTSD side of things for sure, which is I think the most anxious side about going back to school, being around large groups of people, being in a busy environment again. So that is also the goal for this week, and something that I want to implement more into just my structure and into that routine, which I should probably go edit and add these things because they really do help. I'm not someone who's ever really like I wrote a lot, right, but I didn't ever use like a journal or things that had guides and prompts and like affirmations and stuff, but it has honestly been so helpful for me. So yeah, that's another thing I wanted to quickly chat about, but I don't have therapy I didn't actually get to schedule one this week because the counselor's schedule was full. So this week it's all me. We're gonna focus on some things I can do just for myself, and if you guys have any suggestions, if you ever want to talk about anything, I really do feel very safe and open speaking to you guys here. Like I always feel like the comment section and just the whole community here is just like such a safe place, and I want to keep it that way, and I want to just be able to have these conversations with you guys and just feel okay about it and be honest and open, which is really hard sometimes, but yeah. Also, one of the last things I want to do in this video is get together my backpack. I love putting things in my backpack and like getting my backpack together. All right, so today is August 31st. Tomorrow is the 1st of September, but I'm doing pretty good today with the routine. I got up a little bit later. I think I woke up at like a little after 8, and I kind of want to get up at like 7 or 7:30, but regardless, I did do my little like yoga routine this morning, which is really, really good. And now I feel like I'm ready to get on with my day and just kind of like organize this last week before school starts. So I just got down my backpack and I just want to clean it out and just, you know, get it ready for the first week back to school adventures and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I just want to get kind of an advanced working start on a bunch of YouTube videos and stuff like that, which is also going to be the focus for today. And then kind of the last thing I want to do is just read through the Introduction to Renaissance Literature, which is the first reading for class when class starts. So yeah, but let's fill this up and also clean it out. This is also really great timing because one of my other classes just uploaded the syllabus, so now I can fill out my Notion. I'm gonna sneeze. The syllabus and just get that all organized along with the dates, the tests, the weighting of each assignment, so that'll be good. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning, and then we should be almost ready for the classes to actually start. Alright, so I am just going through this Renaissance thing and I think I realized I need a desk lamp. This is atrocious. I absolutely need a lamp. I absolutely need a lamp on my desk. So you will see that coming in my next decor apartment video probably. I don't know where I'm gonna put it now. I'm gonna have to move my plants. There's definitely gonna be a lot of late night and dark night studying coming up this semester. I can feel it. And it's really nice to be in here. It's very cozy, but I'm gonna need a lamp. So I will finish the rest of the introduction tomorrow, taking some notes and stuff like that. But for right now, that is everything kind of checked off my back to school prep kind of thing. I'm currently actually editing the video you're watching. So yeah, I filmed a few more videos today and I just want to get them edited and get some more YouTube like catch-up scheduling done. Other than that, I was pretty good about following the routine today, got some work done, and I just want to keep getting up early. I cannot wait to come back and, you know, vlog the whole first week of classes and then everything after that. So I want to thank you so much for watching and just for being here and being so kind all the time. You guys are so gosh darn kind. So thank you so much for watching. I hope, like I said, no matter what you're doing, going back to school or what, you're having a fantastic time, you're feeling okay. I'm just sending you the biggest hug and hope and good wishes ever. So until the next video, I will see you shortly. I'm so excited. So ciao.